All right, let's take a look here at what changes there are. So Battlegrounds revamp here. Hopefully you guys can see this. So there's new stuff here. Keyword Avenge. This is basically taken off of the Paladin secret from their standard, which when a creature dies, it does something to another creature. I think if you played in the previous season, if you played the secret guy, what's it called? The one with ice block. All right, you can get the Avenge secret, the Paladin secret, which it gives it +3 to +2. So there definitely is something interesting. The fact that it's a specific keyword means there's going to be a lot of creatures with this now, but I don't want to spend too much time on this. Replacing 37 minions, so there's going to be 37 new minions. Replacing 37 minions, so 37 gone and 37 new ones placed in. They're also adding 2 new heroes. Beat's going to have a fun time trying to get first wins on those. Before you do, we've made a few fundamental changes. We've added a damage cap of 15 damage until the first player dies. Okay, so this was something that a lot of players were, I think, especially the lower level players, maybe the higher level players too, were talking about, was that people were taking way too much damage and just suddenly dying from like taking 20, 30, like just to high rollers, right? Like a high roller will suddenly have like 5 or 6 tier 6s and then just smash somebody and do like 30 damage, and that person dies, goes from like 3rd place to like dead, last place. So they're adding the damage cap. So it's until a player dies or disconnects. So I wonder if this applies to players who disconnect during the loading stage. Maldaddy is gone. Oh, Davey, I'm so sorry. He was kind of, if he's gone, that means they're going to probably buff him. They're going to rework him, and he will probably come back stronger. So we can look forward to that. We've also increased turn timers so that everyone has time to get familiar with the new content. The length of turns 3 to 9 have been increased by 5 seconds. Everyone will start fresh with this update as ratings will be reset with the 21.2 patch to make way for a new season. Battleground specific, okay. Does something after X friendly minions die. Yeah. Dark Moon prizes have been disabled. Okay, that's a bit sad. Ratings reset, damage cap. Damage cap 15 has been added until the first player. Please note damage cap does not check for player deaths until the start of each recruit phase, meaning if someone concedes, disconnects, or dies during the recruit phase, the damage cap will still be present for that combat. Okay. Oh, Yam said there's one similar one tier down. Okay, I'll take a look. We'll see it soon. Battlegrounds perks are now more likely to be offered new heroes during the 2-week early access period. Okay, so if you have the perks, you're more likely to get it. I don't know how that works if you're in a lobby with 8 players and all 8 players have perks. We'll see. New hero, Master Nguyen. At the start of every turn, choose from 2 new hero powers. Oh my goodness. So every turn, he picks a new hero power. I can see how this can be broken. For example, like, certain hero powers can be really powerful. Zephyrus comes to mind. Reno Jackson comes to mind, where you could just golden something. That would be insane. Cause yeah, that can just be really broken. Oh my goodness, you can even get divine shields, right? That's very interesting. And you get to choose from 2. I wonder if you picked that hero power, like, you won't be able to get it. But so for example, you pick one on tier 1, right? And then you pick a different one on tier 2. Will the one you picked on tier 1 come back to you in tier 3, right? Or round 3? So that's something to That would be interesting if you can see it again. Cariel Rome? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Conviction rank 1. Give a random friendly minion +1/+1. Upgrades at Tavern tier 3. This is... This can't be that good. 5? And it's only +1/+1, right? Can it stack? My question would be, can it stack? Like, for example, if I only had like 1 minion, right? Can it get +1/+1 5 times? But this just doesn't sound that good. Like, Sithun is better. This is like a very weak version of Sithun. It is cheaper. But with this kind of level power, like just +1/+1 here, and then plus, I guess, a total of 3 here, 5 here, it's like, this should be a free cost. But free cost would be too good as well. I don't know. It needs to be 147. Or 246. I think it needs to be 246. 1+1 for just 5 is not that great. Yeah, no Dark Moon. Dark Moon was fun. I wonder if it's true. Or if there's going to be exclusive powers just for it. That could be interesting if it's exclusive powers. But it says hero powers. I don't know. Alright, new minions for beasts. Tier 2 Death Rattle. Give a friendly beast +2/+2 and this Death Rattle. Huh. Okay. So it just bounces over now. Alright. It goes to 4/4. Sewer Rat. Summon a turtle with taunt. Okay. Bird Buddy. Okay. Avenge 1. So I'm saying after, I think it means after a minion dies, 1 minion dies, give your beast +1/+1. Okay. This could be this looks pretty strong. So beasts are getting a huge buff already. Reanimating Rattler, tier 4 beast, battle cry. Give a friendly beast reborn. Alright. Pale Scale Crocodilus, tier 5 beast, avenge. Death Rattle. Give another friendly beast +6/+6. Avenge and Death Rattle. Alright. So Avenge and Death Rattle, so you don't want him to die first, so he needs to be later on, like your 3rd or 4th. It could be your 2nd if you have a taunt. But definitely you want the Avenge to go off first. And Avenge 2, I'm assuming, means that 2 minions have to die. And then this can die, and then it'll give that buff. That's interesting. But the problem with this is still it's in-game, it's in-round buff. So that the buffs don't stick, right? Alright, heading into Demons, Impulsive Trickster, Death Rattle. Give this minion's maximum health to a friendly minion. Just giving health. I mean, it's tier 1. 2, okay. I don't think it's that great. Icky Imp, tier 1 demon, Death Rattle, summon 2 1/1 imps. This is good. Because like nobody has cleave early on. So this is basically counts as like a 3/3, right? So this will be like Murlocs, like the Murloc Tidehunter start. It'll tie with like the dragons, all the possible dragons that we know of, unless there's new stuff. But this is pretty good. This is a good starter because it summons 2 1/1 imps. Impatient Doomsayer, avenge 3, add a random demon to your hand. Okay, so this is one way to really get more demons, but it's a random demon, so you could get garbage or you can hit the nuts. We'll see. Okay, so this is what Yam's saying. Tier 4 demon, your other demons have +3 attack, your hero is immune. Okay, so Mal Daddy is gone. It's just a Mal Uncle now. There's no more buff to health. I think, yeah, Kasra Natir? I have no clue. It's probably in one of the new World of Warcraft expansions. I don't know who this person is. But your hero's immune is still the same. I think it's because they needed to weaken this into a 4 because a lot of demons weren't going to get to 5. They're taking way too much damage to hit 5. So yeah. I thought Mal'Ganis gave +3 +2? +2 what? +1? +3 +2? I think it was +3 +2, right? Like +2 +2? I think it was +2 +2. So Mal'Ganis, I think Mal'Ganis gave +2 +2. So this is all just about the attack now. But your hero is immune. Um, your hero being immune, basically it's just they're just moving that further like to tier 4 rather than having that tier 5, which was very like a lot of demon players would die. Like I said, demons were the weakest. So they definitely need a buff. This looks like their solution by just allowing you to not take so much damage because you can actually find this and make your hero immune earlier. Insatiable Urzul. After you play a demon, consume a minion in Bob's Tavern to gain its stats. Wait, what? After you play a demon, consume a minion in Bob's Tavern to gain its stats. This sounds broken. And then the gold version, after you play a demon, consume a minion in Bob's Tavern to gain double its stats. Now the question is here, which demon is getting those stats? Based off of the name and the image, I believe this creature is getting those stats. Then the second question is, it looks like you can control which minion to consume. This sounds broken. This just sounds so broken. Just imagine, right, at tier 5, you can literally consume the same creature, right? Like 4-6 is actually kind of low for tier 5. Like tier 5, if you think about like the beast had that 7/7, right? Imagine you can consume that 7/7 just by playing a demon. This is now like 11/13, like just like that. And then and that's not even the gold version, right? Like, and then you can play another demon, and then this can consume another minion, and that can rack up stats super quick. So this is, if you're playing demons, this sounds like the creature it's a must get. The Insatiable Urzul sounds like a creature you must buy as a demon player. That just sounds so broken. We just talked about that being broken. This Famished Fellbat is the Insatiable Urzul on steroids. Look at this. At the end of your turn, each friendly demon consumes a minion in Bob's Tavern to gain its stats. This is broken. This is so broken. No more Mel Daddy, but your demons, Davey, have just oh my goodness, this is just way too insane. Beast did not get anything like this. Like the Reborn is interesting, but Beast did not get anything like this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. Like this one, the Insatiable Urzul can happen multiple times in a single round. The Famished Felbat can only happen once per round though, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But these two cards are just so, they just sound ridiculously overpowered right now. Maybe they don't expect people to level that quick. I mean, look, they just gave it one of the best starting. They gave demons literally one of the best starting creatures, right? And on top of that, demons already had the 2/4, right? The 2/4 demon. This Impulsive Trickster, this will tie with the Acolyte of Sithun, the 2/2 taunt with Reborn. This will tie with that. It will tie with the 2/3 dragons. It will tie with the 1/2 dragon. It will. The only thing that this loses to is the 1/4 elemental. Like, yeah. And that's just because there are just a bunch of 1/1s, right? But I don't know. Oh, sorry, I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about Icky Imp. Icky Imp. This one, Icky Imp. I don't. Yeah. And on top of this, like Avenge, like you're just getting free demons on tier 3, as long as you can protect that. That is. Basically, you just have taunts, right? Like you just add a bunch of taunts, and all of your demons will die. You just have this last, and you have a bunch of taunts in front of it, protecting it. You'll be fine. All right, let's go and move on to mechs. Tier 1 mech with Divine Shield. Okay. Tier 1 Divine Shield. Interesting. Puppbot is cute. It is cute. It is definitely cute. Mechano Tank. It just skipped straight to tier 4. Okay. Deal 6 damage to the highest health enemy minion. This could be good early, but it's definitely bad late. Like, it's kind of the same thing with Red Whelps. Like, at some point, even if you can do like 14 shots of 7 damage each, if that person has a 200 health Gar, you still lose. So like flat damage like this always has a limit. But it's definitely good at tier 4. Like if you can get the Avenge. Like the problem with Avenge is you need to make sure you have other creatures that can die before this dies. Grease Spot. Oh. Tier 4 mech, after a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, give it +2/+1 permanently. Okay. So they're giving more scaling to a lot of these poor scaling types, tribes, right? Like elementals, so elementals and quillboars and dragons, they scaled really well, and then mechs, beasts, and demons did not. Murlocs were kind of iffy. You needed to hit. Well, Murlocs was hit or miss, right? You needed the brand. So the grease spot here gives mechs a little more scaling. Man, mechs just became really annoying with the divine shields. Holy Meckerel. That's okay. Lame. Lame pun. After another friendly minion loses Divine Shield, gain Divine Shield. Are they going to keep the Deflecto bot? Like, that just sounds like an infinite loop. Well, I guess if you run out of stuff to summon mechs, but yeah, that just sounds like an infinite loop. Omega Buster. There should be. They took 37 cards out. This is a long list. Tier 6 mech, Death Rattle, summon 6 1/1 microbots. For each that doesn't fit, give your mechs +1/+1. Okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is a creature that you want to taunt, because you want this to die first, and then it'll give all your pre-existing mechs the buff. because summoning a 1/1 microbot doesn't do you any good. And if you summon one and give it +5/+5, so it becomes a 6/6, still doesn't do you any good. But the best effect is if you give the Omega Buster taunt and you have that die first, then your 6 other mechs, most of which will have Divine Shield, they will be the ones that get the buff. You get a lot more value out of this. So this is the one. This is your taunt up mech that you want. Hello H2O. The update is too overwhelming for me. Yeah, it's huge changes, definitely huge changes. Uh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about all these changes and just slowly play. Try different things H2O, and then work through it. Like just learn the game again slowly. All right, Murlocs. Salt Scale Honcho. After you play a Murloc, give 2 other friendly Murlocs +1 health. Very straightforward. Eh. Wow, giving more battle cries for Murlocs. Swolfin. These puns. Yeah, it's just gonna take time to learn. Like we're all having to learn all these new ones anyway. Yep, it's been reset to 0. Yep, everybody's been reset. It's a tier 3 Murloc. Battlecry gain +2/+1 for each other friendly Murloc. So, yeah, just giving more. Are you kidding? Okay, I'm thinking they got rid of Toxfin. Like Toxfin has to be one of the ones they got rid of though. But that's a bit crazy. That is a bit crazy. Seafood Slinger, make a Murloc golden. That just seems a bit weird. I mean, you would definitely do the SI SE-fin? Sefen? SI7? Is that supposed to be 7? SI7, but then Sefen? Murloc's always going to be cursed with low health. Well, that's the thing. If you had Brand, then you don't actually have low health. Interesting. Evolving Chroma Wing. After you upgrade your Tavern tier, double this minion's attack. So it starts as a 1/3. So when you upgrade to tier 2, it becomes a 2/3. And then when you upgrade to tier 3, it becomes a 4/3. So obviously this is really only good if you get it early. Okay, that's actually pretty good. This is a pretty good starting one. I mean, you might lose round 1, but then you'll be decent on round 2. You'll be on par with round 2, and then this will be good on round 4. Why was our rating reset though? It's in preparation of the new season, which is going to be starting soon, probably in like 2 weeks when all of this, because 2 weeks is just they already said it's preparation for a season. I don't know. I assume to make things fair with the big changes. I don't know if it's really fair, but I think like with big changes like this, I think a lot of the top players might not play because they don't want to risk their ratings, right? Because they're like trying to learn everything. So, yeah. Taragosa, tier 3 dragon. This permanently keeps enchantments from combat. Oh, okay. So if you have any death rattles, like if there's still the was that little Sithun? No, not Sithun. Inzoth, spawn of Inzoth. So the spawn of Inzoth buff would be this card would actually keep the spawn of Inzoth buff. So that is one thing that could be good. Oh, this could be really good with Alakir. Alakir gives it Taunt and Divine Shield and Wind Fury, right? And that's during combat. It's the first thing in combat. So this creature would get Illidan buff. It would get that's very interesting. This is definitely a scaling dragon here. Prize promo Drake. I'm going to drop a bomb. I'm saving up to see him. He's also doing the same. Are you talking about your new special someone? Oh, okay. Start of combat, give adjacent minions +1/+1 for each friendly dragon. Dude, what? Alright, so this, you play this next to this one, Taragosa. You literally plays, wow, prize promo Drake. You play it next to the Taragosa. The Taragosa will permanently keep the buff it gets from the prize promo Drake. That is good. Okay, so that's one combo, dragon combo. There's a new dragon combo there. Pressure's Pyro Spawn. Whenever the problem with this is like because it's combat, you don't normally keep it, but this Taragosa you can keep it. Whenever another friendly dragon attacks, deal 3 damage to its target. Okay, alright. That's interesting. Pirates, define shipwright. After you upgrade your tavern tier, add a random pirate to Bob's Tavern. Okay, you still need to buy it, so it doesn't go into your hand, which is good. That would be really powerful if it went to your hand. Briny Bootlegger, at the end of your turn, if you have another pirate, add a gold coin to your hand. Okay, so definitely a gold. This is one way to get gold. After a card is added to your hand, give another pirate +1/+1. Ooh, okay, I see. So you basically just want to have just cards added to your hand. So for example, the Briny Bootlegger. But this buff, all right, don't get too hung up on this because this buff of +1/+1 is not going to be that great. Like even if you gold both of it, it's only +4/+4, right? Total. And it's random, so you don't have control over it. But I wonder if this counts as if when you're buying stuff, like if you buy a minion, because that's adding a card to your hand, that could be where this has value. But until that is confirmed, like don't get too hung up on this. But it's definitely some scaling. 22 Tusk, Tier 5 Pirate, Avenge 5? Oh, okay. Yeah, make another friendly pirate golden permanently. Well, that makes sense why it's Avenge 5. So you need to figure out a way to keep this alive. Right. I wonder if they got rid of Scallywag. Because if you just have 2 Scallywags and you give them taunt, you're done. That's 4 already, and then you just need one more thing to die. So that would be easy to get this 5, Avenge 5. Nosy Looter. Every 2 turns, add a random golden minion to your hand. What are they doing? Look at the golden version of this. At the start of your turn, add a random golden minion to your hand. That's the gold version. Every turn this thing is giving you a random golden minion. It's literally 2 minions, right? Because you play the golden and you discover a new one. And by the time you have this, you'll be tier 6 anyway. So you're discovering basically this gives you a tier 6 and a golden minion every single round. there were some broken things before. This is on par with some of these broken things. Like, Pirates just might be... Pirates... Oh my goodness. Pirates might be broken now. Like, the Dragon buff... Dragons didn't get any... I mean, Dragons were already in a good place. I'm pretty sure they got rid of Toxfin here. Mech? This isn't that great. Mechs didn't really get a huge buff. Demons, though. Demons got broken stuff. Okay, so Pirates and Demons, they got broken stuff. Alright, Elementals. Give a friendly elemental stats equal to your tavern tier. As if they needed more scaling. Dazzling Light Spawn. Avenge 2. Elementals in Bob's Tavern have +1/+1 for the rest of the game. Did they get rid of Nomi? Okay, so this, if they got rid of Nomi, then this is not as, like, this is like a weaker version of Nomi. So they're trying to tone it down. Well, broken. I see some patches coming. I kind of watched Ian play the new Pirates and they were getting buffed left and right. Yeah, I kind of expect that. Recycling race. So they got rid of the refreshing elemental. Alright. Master of Realities. After a friendly elemental gains stats, gain +1/+1. Yeah, that could be... But that's at least... Alright. Like, these changes kind of sound like when Quillboars first came out and they were busted as heck. Like, even if 6 players were going Quillboars, you still had a better chance winning going Quillboars than anything else. Like, they used to be so busted. Alright, Quillboar, Gem Splitter. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, gain a Blood Gem. Okay, that's... Alright, that gives more value to Tough Tusk. I mean, there's a little limit to how many Divine Shields you're going to really have, right? Oh, is that it? One Quillboar change. Okay. I was like, wait, this is not a Quillboar. But anyway, neutrals. Give adjacent minions +2/+1. Ooh, Avenge. Alright, so this could be every round. Add a random Battlecry minion to your hand. Avenge 3. Wow. Alright. Arm of the Empire got nerfed again. Oh yeah, good for George. Yeah, George. Yeah, George will do really well with Quillboars. Alright, removed. Here we go. Here's a list of removed minions. Tavern 1, Fiendish Servant. So the demon, the two tier 1 demons are now out. They're gone. Alright, the 2 demons are now gone. Tier 1 demons. The Micro Machine is gone. The Murloc Tide Caller is gone. And the Dragon Spawn Lieutenant is gone. Okay, Pack Leader is gone, so that's the 3/4 for bees. Kindly Grandmother, the 1/1 that spawns the 3/2 is gone. Steward of Time, Wax Rider is gone. So Dragons just got hit with a big nerf here. Like, Steward of Time was really good because it buffed the entire tavern, right? Like, I use that a lot. Wax Rider Togwell is gone. South Sea Captain, so the pirates don't get the +1/+1 buff. Tormented Ritualist is gone, so that's a taunt, the 2/3 taunt. Give minions next to it, +1/+1. Arcane Assistant is gone, so that's the 3/3. That's the elemental that gives all elementals +1/+1. It Gang Boss is gone, so that 2/4 that spawns a 1/1 demon is gone. Hey, Hangry Dragon's gone. All right, Iron Sensei, the mech. Yeah, that's sad. Iron Sensei's gone. Hangry Dragon's gone. Bloodsteel Cannoneer, which buff pirate attack, is gone. Warden of Old. Warden of Old. That's a tier 3? Warden of Old. That's a dragon, right? It's not the Bronze Warden. Bronze Warden is a 2/1. Warden of Old? What is it? Oh no! Oh, okay. So it's a Naga. Okay, yeah, I don't mind that. Naga's gone. 3D Naga's gone. Yeah. Give you a coin. Crystal Weaver, buffing demons, gone. Thorncaller. Thorncaller is a 4/3 battle cry and death rattle. Give you a blood gem. That's gone. Vermin Sensei. That's the give a beast +2/+2 is gone. Hex Ruin Marauder's gone. Wow, that was in for like a month. Junkbot, 1/5 Junkbot's gone. Toxfin, we guessed the Toxfin was gone. Herald of Flame. Herald of Flame is a 6/6 dragon that when you overkill it shoots the 3. Karaji Harbinger, which is the when a taunt dies, give the minions next to it +2/+2. Bolvar is gone. The 1/7 Divine Shield. Security Rover's gone. Okay, no more spawning little mechs. Sneeze is gone. Nat Pago's gone. Seabreaker Goliath is gone. Alright, so the pool, the amount of minions inside each pool is still about the same. They're just removing a lot of these. So these are 2 pirate ones. Ironhide Direhorn Beast, 7/7 Beast is gone. Mithrax is gone. Faceless Tavern Goer is gone. So triples are gonna be much harder to come by. Mal'Ganis, or for Davey, Maldaddy is gone. His effect is passed on to tier 4 now, so it's a Tide Razor. Tide Razor was the 6/4 pirate ship that spawned more pirates. That's gone. Lieutenant Gar is gone. Okay,